Thanks for tuning in, and happy holidays and Merry Christmas from Born to Ride TV. Thunder by the Bay is coming to Lakewood Ranch in January, so this week we look back at last year's event, Thunder by the Bay. Find out about Born to Ride's digital marketing platform. Do you know about the new Harley-Davidson engine, the Milwaukee 8? We have an exclusive Discover the Design feature with Brad Richards and Frank Savage from the Harley-Davidson design team. Then it's part 3 for the triple threat for Rob Cartwright for the Bearded Brothers tribute. All this and more, so happy holidays from Born to Ride TV.
Hey, this is The Undertaker, and you're watching Born to Ride.
Okay, I want you to remember a number, 18. Just remember that number, because for 18 years, this lady here, Lucy Nicandri, and drop that name, this is Oprah, has been putting on the festival Thunder by the Bay for 18 years. And Lucy, I cannot believe how much it's grown every single year. And I have to tell you, when we started this with Lucy, we did it in a cow pasture. Yeah, there's some cow patties, there was some dirt and hay. The other night, a cocktail party to kick it off. There was a beautiful chandelier hanging in there. That's how classy and how far this event's come. Congratulations.
Well, Debbie, thank you. And I really need to thank Born to Ride. You were with us the very first year when we were in that cow pasture, remember? And, you know, I remember we had 90 bikes. We raised $100. Here we are 18 years later, $8 million impact for the community, over $150,000 for Suncoast Charities for Children. We've come a long way, and we want to keep it going. We want 19 to be as good as 18. So, again, Born to Ride, we can't thank you enough. You really get the word out to the biker community.
Now, downtown Sarasota, though, I'm telling you, every year the hospitality of this area, the restaurants, they put the sidewalk cafes up, has really been so hospitable at this whole event.
Well, it's really about partnerships. I'm not going to say it's always a smooth road. You know, some people will sometimes have concerns, and I let them know having this festival in the downtown area is key to the success. It's what makes it special. So we sit down with everyone, we hear concerns, we tweak things, we change things, and you know, we just want to keep doing that because in the end, it's going to benefit not only the local community but the charity, and that's what's important.
And the local community, the servers at the restaurant say this is their best week, they make the most tips, so it really does help everyone along the way.
Well, it's a win-win. It's a win-win for everybody, you know, and you know, we were talking earlier about the ages. I've seen children in strollers, I've seen grandparents, I've seen pets. You know, if you want to talk about the most diverse event and the most inclusive event, I think this community has, it's Thunder by the Bay.
Suncoast Charities for Children, what does that do for the community too?
Well, I'd love to talk about Suncoast Charities for Children. We actually are the charity that produces the festival. There's no promoter involved. I work for the charity, and what happens is the money that's raised, we in turn give in the form of grants to the Suncoast Foundation that reinvests it here in the community to about 5 different nonprofits. The mission is all serving special needs children, teens, and adults, approximately 8,000 a year, and we built over $20 million worth of facilities thanks to this event and the Sarasota Powerboat Grand Prix that happens in the summertime.
That's just a bonus for this community too. Taking care of the kids, taking care of the disabled adults is also just a huge bonus for this area. Let's talk about your anchor sponsors that have been with you for 17 years. Rossiter's, Harley-Davidson, Rick Rossiter, yeah. Manatee River, Harley-Davidson also.
Yeah, you know, Born to Ride. I'm going to start with Born to Ride again, but Rick Rossiter, Rossiter's Harley-Davidson, Manatee River Harley-Davidson, Sarasota Ford, Ford Power Stroke Diesel, they were all involved the very first year, as well as Born to Ride. So throughout the growth, and we saw the economic downturn a few years ago, they stuck it out and stayed with us. I want to thank Whitmer Linehan. They're our stage sponsor. Budweiser, Deep Eddy, Jack Daniels, all our beverage sponsors, the Loaded Barrel, FCCI Insurance, all big sponsors to this event.
Well, we have a new little spark plug in our biker community too, Michelle Osborne, Wall Street Rides, from Wall Street to Main Street, and she really stepped up and helped you out this year too, which was phenomenal.
Michelle did. We were so happy, and again, the introduction, thanks to you and Ron. She was a sponsor of the kickoff party night. She's here judging our bike show today. She's going to present the trophies, and Michelle is going to get really involved with the charity more on the planned giving side. So again, thanks to Born to Ride, we got that introduction, and you want to talk about a spark plug, that's Michelle, and we're just grateful she's involved and she's learning more about the charity.
We'll be right back with more
Born to Ride! Woo-hoo!
Don't miss the 19th annual Thunder by the Bay Motorcycle Festival, January 5th through the 8th, to benefit Suncoast Charities for Children. This year's festival welcomes special guest Blue Oyster Cult to the premier sports campus at Lakewood Ranch on January 8th at 4 p.m. Admission is free. Festival events include a sporting clay tournament, kickoff party, welcome Thunder event, cruise for cash charity motorcycle ride, and a 2-day rockin' and riding at the ranch festival featuring vendors, live music, a taste of Thunder area, and more. VIP tickets are available. For tickets and info, visit thunderbybthebay.org.
Find us on Facebook, Born to Ride TV and magazine, the ultimate multimedia biker experience.
We'll say hello to Rick Rossiter from Rossiter's Harley Davidson of Sarasota and Manatee Harley Davidson at Manatee River. And Rick, 18 years now, Thunder by the Bay. What a great turnout again today.
Unbelievable. This, of course, is the biggest year ever. It's just unbelievable.
Now, this year, the radar came down a little bit lower. Harley Davidson Corporate, you've been telling them about this great event for years here. They decided to make an entry into this event.
They decided they wanted to be involved. They brought 2 semis down. They brought motorcycles down. They brought this rig right behind us here down, and they're part of the event now, and we love having them here.
And that means this is serious. When you got the attention of Harley Corporate, they're on the radar, you have the attention, your 2 great dealerships, that's something. That means this is a serious rally.
Well, and I think it's going to go on the Harley calendar as one of their national events, which is pretty neat.
That's pretty impressive. You know, it gives you goosebumps, right?
We started 18 years ago with a charity run, and we ended up in the polo grounds, and we had about 12 motorcycles. Now we've got tens of thousands. It's just amazing how it's grown. But every year, for 18 years, it's been a charity event. And the money goes to the charity, to the Suncoast Charities for Children.
And Lucy Nicandri does a great year. They don't farm this out to a promotion manager. This is right here in their hometown doing it all.
Lucy does it all. She does it all.
She's great. She's wonderful. Now, I see you have your eye on this candy back here. You hoping the Powerball was going to be yours today.
Do you hear the speakers? Listen to that thing. I want it.
And you know, if you don't know Rick Rossiter, let me tell you, he celebrated his 70th birthday this year. Congratulations. And when you talk to this guy, you talk to him about machines and power and how he rips the knobs off of belts, and you talk to him about really cool stuff like this. And I think that's what makes you so approachable in the marketplace.
Oh, well, thank you. But there's nothing wrong with a little speed. You know, I like a little speed in my Harleys.
What do you like to do to them? You told us the other night you like to peel them all apart and really hop them up, huh?
Well, you got to have 2 Harleys. You got to have one which is a hot rod, and then you got to have one which is your bike to take trips on. So I got 2, one to take trips and one to race.
And I think this little gem back here is going to be his someday too. He has his eye on it. Well, congratulations once again, and I know everybody says thank you for anchoring and sponsoring this rally every year. It's a great job. You bring all your staff out. They do a phenomenal job, and getting people to learn to ride and getting them on bikes.
Well, thank you to Born to Ride for being part of it and helping us promote it. We appreciate it.
All right, Rossiter's Harley Davidson out of Sarasota, Manatee River out of Bradenton. 2 great dealerships. You got to check them out. Thanks, Rick.
Everyone was right, I was born to ride.
Born to Ride is a multimedia marketing and promotional machine with TV, magazines, streaming radio, and internet advertising opportunities. There are tens of thousands of motorcycles. We reach the people who ride them. Born to Ride. Find out more at borntoride.com.
Do you want this kind of attendance at your next motorcycle rally? Then you need to consider direct digital marketing with Born to Ride. This is Lucy Nicandri with Thunder by the Bay 2016. And Lucy, we introduced direct digital marketing this year, and look what the results.
Well, Debbie, when we first got into it, I didn't really totally understand direct digital marketing. And then when I started working with the people that want to fund that type of thing, especially through your tourism bureaus locally, that's where the attention's at. So it has really impacted us in a major way. They focus on people from out of the county area coming to your event and festival, and that's the best thing that works. It really is, and thanks to Born to Ride for getting us on board with that concept, because until you came along, we were not doing it. You know, yes, we had Facebook, yes, we had the website, TV, radio. We didn't have digital marketing.
For Lucy's particular rally here at Thunder by the Bay in Sarasota, we marketed outside county areas to 55,000 motorcycle riders, registered motorcycle riders in the state of Florida in 5 different counties. And we gave them 5 impressions during that time period. So that was in the Jacksonville area. It was also in Leesburg, Ocala. It was in Fort Myers, Naples. It was in the Miami area, and it was also in the Gainesville area. So targeting those markets in a direct digital manner brings more attention to your rally, more heads in the beds, more people in the hotels.
Yeah, and that's really what everybody's looking at, especially your sponsors. And if you want to grow sponsorship, you need to provide those kind of statistics, Debbie. So again, if you're not doing digital marketing, direct digital marketing, I'm sorry, you need to start thinking about doing it. It was a big education for me and for the charity. So thank you, and I would encourage anybody out there, if you haven't done it, listen to the experts, listen to Deb and Ron. It's really going to drive attendance to your next event.
Direct means we know the direct participants that would show up at your event. We know how many registered motorcycle riders there are in each and every state and county, and we also can get their message to you on all digital devices. So give us a try, give us a call, Direct Digital Marketing at Born to Ride. Give us a call at 888-795-5779, borntoride.com. Thanks, Lucy.
Thank you.